So this week I joined many other Kenyans in donating blood for a good cause, and when we aired that story, many of you responded in asking only one simple question: why donate freely? And yet when we walk into a hospital, there is a cost attached to blood transfusion. Well, I'm here at the Aga Khan University Hospital to find out more on why this particular package of blood becomes expensive when a patient gets it. The shelf lives of either platelets, plasma or red blood cells ranges from 7 days, 35 days and even an entire year. Storage capacity at some hospitals is limited and quite expensive to correctly store in the right medical gear.
Before they donate, they have to go through rules whereby they fill out about qualifications, about if they can donate the blood. Then when it's donated, it comes to the lab. First, if we have gotten the blood, we have to screen it. Then after we've gotten the blood, we have to separate it into different products that are RBC, platelets, and FFPs, and cryoprecipitate.
Some of these costs of screening are brought down to the consumer. Before donated blood gets into the system of a patient, it has to be cross-matched for compatibility, and if it has antibodies, then it might not even be used.
Find the blood is for free, but there are charges for screening. When we talk about HIV, hepatitis, VDRL, and all those screenings, that is the cost we charge for. And that is why it's charged, because we need to screen. Yeah, and the cost of screening comes to around, compared with the cost of walk-in patient, is quite lower.
The rhesus factor also plays in transfusion to avoid simple but key alphabetical letters of A, B and O from mixing when it's not necessary. Most private hospitals would charge anything between 7 and 10,000 shillings for 1 pint of blood. But they say if individual tests for blood group, hepatitis B and C, HIV, malaria, venereal diseases, antibodies and cross-matching is done, then the bill would shoot up drastically into the 20,000 shilling mark for a pint.
We try our level best to save the patient. The patient comes first. You get me? Yes, so we get the blood which is there and give the patient first. Then charges come later.
The blood that is donated serves mainly cancer patients, young children who are ill, surgery cases, mothers who have given birth and those with anemia, and the different components of this blood. If not readily available, hospitals reach out to close family and friends to donate the same. Leila Mohammed, NTV.